go back to the portfolio page and let's keep working on this one. Let's do a font size of 30 pixels, save and refresh. And now let's make a new style. We're going to do a list anchor. When someone hovers over the anchor, squiggly bracket, we want the color to be blue for the words. Let's refresh the page. So when we hover over it, it turns blue. But since we can't see it, we need to change the color of the background. We're going to write background color white. Save it, refresh the page. Now, this is really cool, huh? Now do you understand cascading style sheets? They cascade down the page and their styles inside this sheet. Now let's go back up to the H1 tag. Let's add a font size of 75 pixels. Refresh the page. And I want to align that text into the center of the page. Text align center. There we go. Now you're probably thinking to yourself, how do I know all of these things? How do I know to write in background color, font family? Well, if you go to CSS, you search for that and click on the W3 schools, you can find examples. Just search around and you'll find what you're looking for. You can also Google it. Like let's say you want to do a CSS of the body background color and you don't know what to write over here on the left. Click on the CSS background color and there it is. Background color, background image, background repeat, all kinds of attributes. Repeat and position is for the image if you want to put an image in the background of your website. Click on the contact page and let's go to the contact page here in the HTML. Inside of the image source tag for Instagram, I'm going to add in a class tag and write social. In CSS, a .class selector selects elements with a specific class attribute. Write a period followed by the name of the class. So let's try that out. Go to the style sheet. Let's go to the bottom and write img for the image source tag because we're using the image source tag to put this class in. Write that period and then write social. Social is that attribute right here. The period is actually the word class right here. I know it sounds confusing, but just remember that class equals a period in CSS. Now, whenever we hover over these images, I want to have a 50% opacity. So it's like when you hover over the navigation, you see visually that you're hovering over each one. When you hover over the Instagram and the TikTok, all you see is the arrow become a hand. But if we put in that colon and then write hover and then squiggly brackets, let's write opacity 0.50 and save it. Now let's see what happens when we hover over the image. Look at that. We got to do it on this one too. Go back to the contact HTML page and copy this. And let's go to the end of the image source tag on the next one and paste it in and save that page. Refresh this page and look at that. They both have that hover visual now. This lesson will continue in the next video.